Hey guys, I've got a quick tip video for you. I've got this question actually coming in from a lot of people who are using the Coloplast Sensura Mio bags, but they also want to use the Osto EZ-Vent filter on those bags, and they found it to be a bit challenging. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Stay tuned. Alright, so just to explain what the problem is exactly, and I've had a lot of people asking me about this. The Sensura Mio by Coloplast, it actually has a very large pre-filter, which you could see here. Now the pre-filter actually creates a second layer, so it's difficult to actually put the EZ-Vent on because you'd usually be putting the EZ-Vent on a single layer of plastic, not a double layer, and a lot of people have been finding that to be quite challenging. So rather than putting it on the traditional way, there is actually an easier way to do this. If you look along the back here, there's actually a single layer, and that single layer makes it the perfect spot to put the EZ-Vent on. So we're going to do that now, and I'll show you exactly how that's done. So what you're going to want to do is find a spot here that you like. Now you can either put it on the left or the right side, it really doesn't matter. Whichever way your stoma is positioned and whichever way you prefer to do it is fine. And as per the instructions for the EZ-Vent, you do want to clean that surface off with some rubbing alcohol. For this demonstration, I'm not going to go through all that because I'm not wearing this appliance. I'm just showing you. So once that's done, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to apply the EZ-Vent. So there's an adhesive sticker that you're going to reveal here on the back. Now you can either put it, this actual tab here, you can put it whichever way you like. It really doesn't matter, it's a personal preference, and I'm sure that once you've done this a few times, you'll probably figure out exactly how the position that you want it to go. So in this demo, I'm just going to put it on that way. I'm going to make sure that I have a proper seal around here. It's really important. To get the EZ-Vent working, you actually do have to make sure that it's entirely sealed. And as you can see here, it will work just fine. And there's actually a bit of plastic, or there's a bit of fabric here that will cover it when it's not in use, so that's actually pretty good too. But so after that, what you're going to want to do is just flip it inside out, and that's where you can poke your little hole or cut your little hole into the back of the EZ-Vent here. So I'm just going to quickly do that now. Okay, so there's a nice hole there. Everything should be fine. And usually you'd let that just kind of cure for about 24 hours, and that way the adhesive is completely bonded to that plastic. But after that, you're going to put your appliance on, and you have access to it from the back here. It would work exactly the same as when you have the EZ-Vent on the front, like you normally would, but this way you'll actually get it to work 100% with the Coloplast Sensura Mio that has that large pre-filter. Now, for some people who just don't want to have to go through all that, I do believe you can get these Mio bags without the filter, but if it doesn't have the filter there, you should be able to just do it through the front. There are a lot of layers on this bag, so you do have a couple of things that you need to keep an eye out for. But doing it through the back here will work. It'll work just fine. You should actually be able to probably get that on the back of any appliance, although it is easier to put it on the front if it's just a single layer. Okay, so here's a quick demo of how the Osto EZ-Vent works mounted on the rear there on the Coloplast Sensura Mio. Now this is just a proof in concept, so I don't actually have the bag attached to my skin, but I do have it filled with air, and it is simulating a situation where it would be ballooned. So I'll show you exactly how it works here. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift this material. You can actually cut this material if you want. That actually serves no function. It's pure aesthetics. And then I'm going to open up the vent here. Now if you're left or right-handed, you might have the vent on the opening up on the different way. But in this case, I'll just open it up here. Okay, you can hear it releasing the gas. Okay, so that's worked exactly as intended. I can close it up again, and I can put that material back there. Now I have a nice flat bag again. So we can see that the concept works. That's exactly how I would install it on this particular pouch. Let me know how it's worked for you. So I hope that helps. especially the people who've been emailing me and messaging me about that. I hope that gives you some idea of how to get that done. And yeah, so that's your quick tip of the day. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.